The clock is ticking in Titletown, and the atmosphere in the hallways of Lambeau Field couldn't be more electrifying as the final cut approaches, determining the 53 players who will carry the franchise's hopes this NFL season. The big truth keeping many awake at night is that the Packers management isn't afraid to make drastic decisions, starting with the unsustainable situation of Keisean Nixon. He became the center of attention after bombshell reports from ESPN's Demovski indicated that the veteran All-Pro is at serious risk not only of being traded, but of suffering a shocking release before Week 1, generating a massive $5 million salary cap saving that would completely change the team's financial landscape. Meanwhile, on the training camp field, the reality has been harsh for the number 25, who has been relegated to working with the reserve team and even the third group after successive practices where he was completely outplayed by names like Christian Watson, Jayden Reed, Matthew Golden, and even undrafted rookies who showed impressive hunger. Before we get started, if you want to understand American football in a simple way and support the channel, check out my official ebook for just $7.99. If you're on TV, scan the QR code on the screen. If you're on your phone, the link is in the description and pinned comment. And don't forget to subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, making it clear that the battle for the secondary under the new coaching staff has become a true battleground where no one has a guaranteed spot. And the pressure for results after last year's playoff collapse forces the coach to demand perfection on every snap. But before we continue to dissect this historic turnaround behind the scenes of the Green Bay Packers, leave a like in the comments and tell me if you think the front office should keep or trade the cornerback right now. The demand for excellence in Green Bay reaches absurd levels when we look at the tactical chess game set up in the cornerback room, where the official projection drawn up by insiders places 6 names vying inch by inch for the right to wear the starting uniform. This highlights the security surrounding Carrington Valentine, who, even surrounded by trade rumors in recent weeks, remains firmly in the franchise's plans. Meanwhile, players like Benjamin St-Juste, Kamal Hadden, and rookie Brandon Siss push the bar high, forcing analysts to warn that prematurely letting go of an experienced player could compromise the depth of a unit that urgently needs to stop the defensive leaks of the recent past. That's exactly why the atmosphere around the training center is buzzing with anticipation for the joint practices against the Arizona Cardinals. An absolute test of fire where the kaleidoscope of the preseason will finally show us what this roster is made of away from the routine games. Subscribe to the channel now and activate the bell so you don't miss any exclusive updates on our journey to glory in the NFC North. The ultimate test for the offense led by Jordan Love necessarily involves the feet and intelligence of Jordan Morgan, whose performance at left tackle has been scrutinized in detail by the most passionate fans who want to know if he truly has the knack for protecting our quarterback's blind side against elite pass rushers from other franchises. This raises that classic internal debate that divides opinions between blind hope and extreme caution about whether his brilliance in internal practices is the result of real evolution or just a passing illusion in the face of a line that is still seeking total stability. Not to mention the intense headache on the offensive line in defining who takes the right guard amidst the strategic movements involving Aaron Banks, Monk, and Jagger, creating a fascinating puzzle that will finally come together in these decisive days of collective preparation, where every block and every play designed in the red zone can redefine the future of our century-old franchise. The competitive thermometer also explodes in the wide receiver core, where the fierce dispute between Christian Watson, Jayden Reed, and the rookie sensation Matthew Golden leaves any fan biting their nails to find out who will steal the show as Jordan Love's preferred target in crucial moments. It's a battle of pure talent where consistency, yards gained after the catch, and the ability to shine under pressure dictate who will truly lead the official statistics when the regular season starts to really matter. And while this group hones their routes on the field, the defense tries to find its own rhythm with the debate surrounding Lucas Van Ness, our LVN, dividing the fans between the angel who celebrates his physical evolution and the demon who questions whether the pass rusher is truly dominating or if it's just the offensive line that still needs to click. This shows that every technical detail captured in these intense training sessions against the Arizona Cardinals is worth its weight in gold for those who breathe the winning DNA of Titletown 24 hours a day. The adrenaline reaches its ultimate peak because the moment of truth is knocking on our door, and all the pieces we've been racking our brains over the past few days, from the uncertain future of Keisean Nixon and the millions saved on cap space, to the consolidation of Jordan Morgan in the defensive line and the explosion of our receivers, will collide directly with the unforgiving reality of the NFL, transforming our mystical tradition of Lambeau Field into the stage where legends are forged and failures are forgotten through sweat, overcoming obstacles, and the immeasurable pride of being the only community-owned team in American sports. This sets the stage for a campaign that promises to test every ounce of our patience and passion before we seek the top of the national conference. So share this video with all your Packers fanatic friends, subscribe to the channel to become a permanent part of our community, and answer in the comments to finish with a flourish. Will Nixon's departure strengthen our defense in the long run, or are we about to pay too high a price for the roster overhaul? The pressure behind the scenes at Lambeau Field is reaching its peak in the days leading up to the final roster cut to 53 players. And the big question fueling debates among the most fanatical fans is how the management will handle Keisean Nixon's future in the face of increasingly strong rumors of a possible trade or even a strategic release that would alleviate the salary cap by $5 million. Reflecting the climate of pressure generated after the early playoff exit and the urgent need to give space to young talents who have been impressing the coaching staff in the intense training sessions of this NFL preseason. Before we get started, if you want to understand American football in a simple way and support the channel, check out my official ebook for just $7.99. If you're on TV, scan the QR code on the screen. If you're on your phone, the link is in the description and pinned comment. And don't forget to subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. The battle for starting positions in the secondary has turned the Packers' defense into a veritable minefield, where veterans and rookies fight inch by inch for a place in the sun under the watchful eye of the new coaching staff. While the chess game orchestrated by insiders places names like Carrington Valentine and Benjamin St-Juste at the center of a rigorous plan aimed at stemming past defensive errors and ensuring that the depth of the roster is not compromised by hasty decisions in the transfer market. The competitive thermometer is also boiling in the offensive sector and on the front line, where great expectations rest on Jordan Morgan, consolidating himself as the absolute protector of Jordan Love's blind side, measuring his strength against elite pass rushers during the hotly contested joint practices against the Arizona Cardinals. At the same time, the internal debate about Lucas Van Ness's real performance and the uncertainty at right guard involving Aaron Banks, Monk, and Jagger keep the fans biting their nails waiting for definitive answers. Before we get started, if you want to understand American football in a simple way and support the channel, check out my official ebook for just $7.99. If you're on TV, scan the QR code on the screen. If you're on your phone, the link is in the description and pinned comment. And don't forget to subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. The meteoric rise of the wide receivers adds even more spice to the Packers' preparation for the start of the regular season. With Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, and the young standout Matthew Golden locked in an electrifying battle to see who takes center stage as the offense's preferred target, demanding maximum consistency in gaining yards after the catch, and proving that the offensive unit's renewal has everything to deliver great spectacles on Sundays in Titletown. The fate of the century-old franchise hangs in the balance at these crucial moments, where every snap, every block in the red zone, and every front office decision shapes the Packers' competitive profile for the rest of the year, transforming the unwavering passion of our community into the perfect fuel to strive for the top of the NFC North. So share this content with your friends, leave your opinion in the comments, and get ready because our journey to glory is just beginning.